So, Frank, the experts seem divided over whether we're heading for a recession. So some even say we're already in one, but have this article from CNBC says the uncertainty, it's fueled by a 40-year high inflation and a bear stock market is giving people lots of anxiety. And it can be a result in costly financial behaviors like withdrawing cash from retirement accounts. I'm sure you've seen that a million times before. So, Frank, how are you helping your clients cope with all these feelings? I need you to put on your therapist shoes right now to talk about this.
Well, I'll tell you, Doug, that is a great question. And you could see it a little bit, with our clients that come in. They watch the news, and they watch the markets and the doom and the gloom and all of this, and they start to feel like, oh my God, is that what's going on with me? Is that what's happening with my accounts? So you can see it. But when we sit down and talk with them, it's a totally different story. You get. So one of the things is don't necessarily listen to the news if you've got good financial planning going on. If you've got good financial planning going on, there's probably a good chance that you're doing very, very well right now. Just to give you an example, we had a couple come in a couple weeks ago. Actually, we actually did the review on June 14th. We always write up these reviews for our clients. And we were, just trying to give them an idea or exact idea of exactly what's going on with their portfolio in comparison to the markets. So we sat down with this couple and we looked at their portfolio. They had over $1.7 million in their portfolio, and about half of it was in what we call fixed indexed annuities, which go up when the markets go up. They don't get the full gain of the markets on the way up, but they go up when the markets go up, and they don't have any losses at all when the markets go down. So they're very, very safe, and they average very reasonable rates of returns for folks without losing money. So they most of our folks put a nice little chunk of their portfolio in them so that they have money that they know is safe, that's not going to go down during their retirement years. And they have their assets under management with us, the market portfolio, that type of thing, which we utilize tactical management, which is using algorithms to pull people in and out of the market depending on the market conditions. So those tend to perform really, really well compared to the markets, especially when the market's going down and these things are going to cash and not taking those major declines. So when we sat down with this one couple, they had over 1.7 million in their portfolio. We looked at it, and at the time the S&P 500 was down 18.67%. So, and they, that's what the media's touting. Oh my God, the markets are crashing. It is down. Obviously, it's down further than that now, but at the time it was down 18.67. On that day, their portfolio was down 2.88%.
Okay, that doesn't seem so bad.
No, they were beating the S&P 500 by 15.79. Well, because they were in these fixed index annuities, which had no market losses, and they were in the tactical management, which was, pulling money out of the market when the markets were prone to go down like they were. So they didn't capture that full brunt of the market going down, which was awesome for these folks. So beating the S&P by that much was interesting and was awesome. But, it's not really the right indicator. The right indicator would be something like a 50% S&P 500, 50% AGG, which is the bond the bond benchmark, as opposed to the S&P being the stock benchmark. But bonds are down this year too. The bonds are down by like double digits. So the benchmark, they were beating the benchmark by almost 12%, 11.93%. So, when you have your portfolio set up in the right way, you don't have to take these major market losses. And when you're in retirement, it's not a good time to lose money because, the markets generally do go back. Obviously, we've all seen that over and over and over. The problem is when you're in your retirement years and your portfolio goes down and then you draw money out to live on, which is what it's there for. You put that portfolio together to live on your retirement years. But if you pull that money out when the market's down like that, that money's not coming back when the market goes up. So people who are in their accumulation stages of life, that they see the markets go up and down, well, in the long run, it really doesn't affect them that much. But for people who are in their retirement years, it does affect them, and it affects them very significantly. You have to change the way you invest in your retirement years. You have to go a little bit more conservative. You have to have some of your investments not have that capability of going down, because then when the markets do go down, you can draw from the part of your portfolio that doesn't go down, so that you're not hurting yourself in the long run.